Hi there, JTBFFs. It's me again, Rebecca. I just wanted to come on real quick today just to say thank you for joining me yesterday and going through all of that beginning fiasco trying to get on Facebook Live. I'm going to figure it out, so it's going to be a lot easier next time. I will be going live again next Sunday, September 5th at noon Eastern Standard Time to read some more stories from my new book. That's why we're here. Stories from passionate James Taylor fans, of which I am one, as you can tell, and you are most likely one. There's some great stories in here. I love each and every one of them. And next Sunday, I'm going to invite a few more of the contributors to share their story. Today, I just really wanted to read the introduction to you, just in case you wanted to share it with your friends and you didn't want to have to listen to the whole spiel that we did yesterday. So I'm just going to read the introduction to you today, just so that you have an idea of what this book is all about. So, here we go. This is the book cover, and that's a picture that my husband took, which I thought was pretty cute with me in all my JT garb. And the introduction is this. The most remarkable thing about James Taylor's music is its ability to spark connection. We connect with James, we connect with ourselves, and we connect with each other. His music, his stories, and that beautiful velvety voice makes us feel like we are not alone. My personal connection with James Taylor's music began when I was 13 years old, going through a very lonely and traumatic period in my life. One day, when my music teacher played the song Fire and Rain, I instantly felt a connection, like James was singing to me. All the pain, the abandonment, the loneliness, the sadness, all of it was right there in that song, and I felt like I wasn't alone anymore. Someone got me. He knew the pain I knew. He felt the abandonment I felt. He sang to me and told me through his story that it would all be okay. He gave me hope. The story doesn't end there, and neither does James Taylor's relevance and inspiration in my life. He continued through the next 4 decades to write and sing songs that touch me deeply throughout different periods, difficult as well as glorious moments. I can't tell you how many James Taylor concerts I've been to. Literally, I can't. From the early 1970s to the present day, as soon as a tour is announced, tickets are in my hand. And every time I see him walk on stage and nod to the crowd, you know what I'm talking about, right? He comes on, that big, tall, lanky dude, and he just does that little nod. An overwhelming feeling of love and gratitude fills my heart. And I silently thank him once again for saving my life. One of the best things that happens at a JT concert is the instant connection his fans have with each other. Regardless of who is standing next to me, we immediately bond and share our JT love stories. I'm a sucker for a good JT story. I want to hear them all. So a few years ago, I created the Facebook page Life with James Taylor. My vision was to create a space to be able to connect with others who, like me, share a passion for the music of JT. The stories that have been shared both on the page and in private messages to me have been amazing. I laugh, I cry, and half the time I think, that's me too. Ultimately, I decided I didn't want to keep the stories to myself. I wanted to share them with those I refer to as my JTBFFs, James Taylor Best Friends Forever. And that is how this book project began. That's why we're here. Stories from passionate James Taylor fans. Thank you to all my JTBFFs who shared their stories with me and each other. I wish I could include them all, but I've had to narrow it down to what can fit in this one volume. I hope to continue to share stories with my JTBFFs on my Facebook page and in concert venues around the world. Because, as you know, that's why we're here. There are about 80 contributors to this book with about 80 stories or more, and each one is a little bit different. There are stories of glorious moments. There are stories of sad and difficult moments and how James helped people all over the world change their lives or be inspired or feel connected, which is what happened to me. And I hope you love the book. I think you will. You can order it directly from my website, lifewithjamestaylor.com, or in your usual places, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, that kind of thing. Thanks again for being here always, and I will do another Facebook Live next Sunday and give more prizes. A bunch of people won prizes yesterday, some JT memorabilia, and that was really fun to do. And I will do it again. So thanks. Bye.